Most guys don't fail in dating because they're ugly, or because they don't have money, or even because they don't have game. They fail because they are afraid to fail. They sit on the sidelines, overthink every move, and they never shoot their shot. Then they wake up one day and wonder why their confidence is at rock bottom. Listen, I get it because I used to be that guy. But here's something that I realized: dating is a cheat code for confidence. And if you can master it, it changes everything. Not just with women, but in business, in life, in the way that you carry yourself every single day. Look, confidence isn't something you're born with, it's something you build. And most guys, they never build it because they avoid the one thing that will actually make them grow, and that is rejection. They won't approach it because they're scared of getting ignored. They won't take risks because they're scared of looking dumb. They won't push themselves out there because they'd rather play it safe. But here's the problem: playing it safe is the fastest way to a boring, regret-filled life. And here's the funny thing: when it comes to the guys who actually win, it's not that they had the most confidence, but it's just that they got rejected so many times to the point where they just stop caring. And once you stop caring, that's when you become dangerous. Listen here, dating is like a free confidence bootcamp. Every time you approach someone new, every time you put yourself in an uncomfortable situation, every time you learn to handle rejection and keep going, your confidence levels simply go up. Okay, now the next question is, how does all this translate to real life? If you can walk up to a complete stranger and start a conversation, you'll never struggle with networking or sales in business. If you can get rejected 10 times and still go for number 11, you'll never quit when things get tough. If you can make a woman laugh, engage, and enjoy your presence, you'll become magnetic in every single room that you walk into. Think about the most successful people in the world: business owners, athletes, world leaders. They all have one thing in common, and that is confidence. They know how to talk to people. They know how to handle pressure. They know how to be bold. And I hate to say this, but dating is the best training grounds for that. Listen, guys, I'm not perfect. And I personally wasn't always immune to this disease. For the longest time, I was comfortable. I personally had no issues talking to people. But I'll be honest, I was never pushing myself. I wasn't growing, and deep down I knew that I was playing small. Then one day I decided, enough, no more waiting, no more I'll do it later, no more avoiding situations that made me uncomfortable. Now here's a short little story time. And today I'm not going to be telling you about the time I approached someone and it worked out. I'm going to tell you about the time where I got rejected. And sitting here today, I'm actually happy or glad that happened. Let me explain. For months, I thought about approaching this girl. And yes, it's embarrassing to admit, but I was overthinking the process. But one random day, I decided that if I saw her today and if this was going to be the last time I saw her and I hadn't approached her, regardless of the outcome, I realized that I was going to live with regrets probably for a very long time, up until, finding my life partner. And I decided in that moment that I did not want to bear the pain or the thought process of wondering whether or not she feels the exact same way about me. I think I had 1 month left before the school holidays were going to start. And there was a good chance that I wasn't coming back to that school, right? So, yeah, I shot my shot. Things played out a bit. I managed to create a safe space for the both of us to speak for the next 2 weeks. Unfortunately, things didn't work out, right? I feel like there was just not enough clarity from the both of us. However, I'm telling you, I am glad that I did that, because I promise you, it's better to know that someone is not interested in you rather than for you to spend the rest of your life asking yourself, what if I shot my shot? And from that exact point, everything changed. My confidence skyrocketed. I started seeing opportunities everywhere, not just in dating, but in life as a whole. And that's when I realized that confidence is built through action. The more you do, the more you grow. And once you reach that level where rejection doesn't bother you, you simply become unstoppable. Okay, so what's the next step? How do you actually apply this? Let me show you. Start small. Compliment a stranger. Strike up a random conversation. make eye contact, and smile. Most guys think that confidence is some magical thing that you just wake up with, but they don't realize that it's built within the small moments, and the small wins always add up. Number 2, you need to set a rejection goal. Approach people, start conversations, push yourself outside of your comfort zone. Listen, I get it. At first, it's actually going to feel really weird, but sooner or later, you are going to realize something. Rejection doesn't even hurt you, it makes you stronger. And the third thing is you need to understand that confidence spills into everything. And how you do anything is how you do everything else. So, believe it or not, but if you apply it correctly, once you start winning in dating, you're going to notice something insane. Your business will improve, your social skills will level up, and people will simply start respecting you more. Why? Because confidence is rare. And the moment you stop waiting and start taking action, you separate yourself from 99% of people. Listen, the truth is most people will never actually do this. They'll sit on the sidelines. They'll wait for the perfect moment. They'll tell themselves stories about why they can't or why they're not ready. And those people, they will definitely stay stuck. But if you're watching this right now, you have a choice. You can either stay in your comfort zone and continue living an average life, or you can start taking action today, put yourself out there, and start building the confidence that will change everything. Look, guys, confidence isn't about dating. It's about showing up boldly in every area of your life, especially in business. If you can't confidently put yourself out there, how do you expect to attract high quality clients? How do you expect yourself to stand out in a crowded market? How do you expect to actually make money online? But no need to worry, this is where I come in. If you're tired of watching others blow up while you are still struggling to grow, if you want a proven system to get more leads, sales, and attention through content and email marketing, if you know you need to take action, but you don't know where to start, then let's talk. Book a free strategy call with me right now, and I'll personally show you how to create content that attracts your ideal client like a magnet, how to turn views into actual money into your bank account, and how to build an email marketing system that prints cash on autopilot. Most people watch this and do nothing. They'll keep waiting for the perfect time and they keep getting the same results. But you're different. You're ready to take action. So click the link below, book a free call, and let's make it happen.